Good morning, it's Kim from Sparkling Soul Yoga coming to you from the beautiful Barcelona. I've been allowed on the rooftop today and I don't think I have a time limit, so I'm very excited. Today's class will be a shoulder love class, so giving a little bit of movement, creating flexibility, range of motion within your shoulders, maybe a little bit of strength work. I noticed a couple of people around here yesterday were just like moving their shoulders around, playing a little bit with their neck, and I thought, what a great idea for a class. So coming into an upright position that works best in your body, taking a moment to arrive on your mat, to connect to your breath, to connect to your body, and then maybe turning the corners of your mouth up. A moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being. Take a breath in through the nose, maybe taking those shoulders up towards your ears. And then back and down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, taking those arms to the sky. And then pressing all the energy gathered into the body. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Taking your left arm up towards the sky and then bending that elbow, placing your right hand on top of your elbow, gently drawing that elbow back. Take a breath in. Side out. Gently releasing those arms and then to the other side, bending that right arm. Hand rests down the middle of your back. Gently or lightly placing your left hand on top of your right elbow, just guiding that shoulder open. Take another breath. Side out. Opening those arms out. And then placing one arm on top of the other. Give yourself a hug, rounding in. And again, inhale, open. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming back into a cactus arms, and this time taking those arms towards the sky and then drawing those elbows down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Then taking those hands behind you, interlacing those fingers, drawing those shoulder blades together, maybe chin towards the sky. And then taking those hands over to your left, and then taking your ear to the right. And then to the other side. Coming all the way back through to center, taking those fingers out wide, chin draws towards your chest, and then taking that left ear towards your left shoulder, bringing that chin through center, and then to the other side, doing a couple of half neck circles, maybe a few more. Always know that yoga teachers can't count. Remembering to flow with your breath, bringing your mind to where your mat is. And then eventually bringing that chin down through to center, bringing that head up, interlacing those fingers, push your palms away, chin draws towards your chest. Inhale, taking those arms to the sky, and then exhale to the left. Inhale through center, to the other side. Inhale back through to center, taking those palms forward once again. Coming all the way back up to the left. Inhale through center, to the other side. Inhale back through to center. One more time, rounding forward. Inhale, coming up to the left. Coming back through to center. And then to the other side. Coming all the way back through to center. Opening up those arms. And then taking your right arm on top of your left, binding once or twice, or having those hands on your shoulders, coming into eagle arms, lifting those elbows up, and then drawing those elbows into your chest or tummy. Inhale, lifting them up, bringing those elbows in. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Coming all the way back up, opening up your arms, and then taking the other arm on front. Inhale, lifting those elbows up. Exhale, curling in. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, curling in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming all the way back through to center, opening those arms up, bringing those palms forward, bringing those hands to heart center. Maybe taking those shoulders up, back and down, and then giving yourself a little massage. Maybe massaging up to the base of your hairline. Gentle, light, loving touches coming down the back of your neck. Maybe down into the tops of your shoulders, around the neck. And then if you would like, taking those fingertips and gently taking them over your head, over your hairline, over the back of the neck, once again, over the face, over the hair, over the back of the neck. And then making your way into tabletop pose, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tops of your feet can be flat to the floor or toes can be tucked. Maybe noticing that your toes are in line with your knees so we can't see our feet behind our knees. Fingertips towards the edge of your mat. On an inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine, chin draws towards your chest. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. This time bringing those big toes together to touch, sitting your hips back towards your heels, taking those knees out wide, crawling those fingers forward. Take a breath in. Side out. Walking your hands over to your left, getting a stretch through the right hand side of your body. Walking your hands through center and over to the other side. Walking your hands back through to center and then taking your right arm underneath your body. Left hand stays exactly where it is, right temple and shoulder on the earth. Bringing that right hand back, taking that left arm underneath your body. Bringing your left hand back out in front, drawing yourself up into tabletop pose, drawing those legs a little bit closer towards each other. On an inhale, right arm towards the sky. On an exhale, right arm underneath the body, right temple and shoulder on the earth. Left hand can stay exactly where it is, or it might find the sky, excuse me, or a bind. Bringing that left hand back down. Press into your left hand, right arm finds the sky. Right hand comes down to the earth. On an inhale, left arm finds the sky. Left arm comes underneath the body, left temple and shoulder on the earth. Right hand can stay exactly where it is, or maybe it finds the sky or a bind. Placing that right hand back down in front of your face. Press into your right hand, left arm finds the sky. Left hand comes down to the earth, and then walking those hands forward, coming into puppy pose, forehead towards the mat. And then bringing your belly all the way down onto the earth, coming into Sphinx pose, elbows in line with the shoulders, hands press into the mat, drawing your heart space forward. You can stay exactly where you are, or if you would like, pressing into those hands, straightening your arms, coming into seal pose. Lowering yourself all the way down to the earth, taking your left arm out in line with your left shoulder. Right hand comes next to your chest to help push you onto your left side. Head rests on your mat. Right leg can stay exactly where it is, or maybe your right foot finds the earth. Bringing yourself all the way back, and then taking your right arm out in line with your right shoulder. Left hand comes next to your chest, and maybe taking that left foot behind you, maybe not. Gently coming all the way back to the earth, and then making a pillow for your forehead with your hands, legs out behind you. Take a breath in, sigh it out, and then taking those arms out in front of you, coming into super person pose, I heard it called the other day, which I thought was lovely. Staying here, or maybe lifting those hands up off the earth and arms and chest. Staying here, or maybe lifting those legs up. And then drawing those elbows back into a cactus. 2 more, taking those arms out, drawing those elbows back. Inhale forward, exhale back, taking those arms out, and then lowering yourself all the way down to the earth. And then rolling over onto your back. Drawing those knees in towards your chest, gently rocking from side to side. And then placing your feet flat on your mat, you might be able to feel your heels with the tips of your fingers. Gently press into your feet, lifting your hips up, bridge pose. Hands can press into the earth, or you might like to interlace those fingers underneath the body, drawing those shoulder blades together. Gently lowering yourself all the way down to the earth, drawing those knees in towards your chest, and then coming in for a twist. So coming on to the right hand side of your body, knees in line with your hips, hands come into crocodile pose, I call, or crocodile hands, and then opening up your left arm, opening up that shoulder and your chest. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Bringing that left hand on top of your right, coming back through to center and then to the other side, picking up your hips, taking them to the right. Hands come together and then opening up that right arm. Maybe gazes towards the sky or to your right hand or to your left. Gently bringing that right hand back on top of your left and rolling onto your back. Drawing those knees in once again towards your chest and then creating circles with your knees in one direction. And then in the other direction. And then pausing and then taking your feet into reclined butterfly pose. Hands can rest on your belly, or if you would want like one more shoulder opening or chest opening, maybe taking those arms into a cactus shape. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Gently drawing those legs together, drawing those knees in towards your chest, wrapping your arms around your legs, squeeze everything in. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Releasing your arms and legs long, coming into Shavasana. Taking a moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being. Knowing that you can spend as long as you have time for here, using this pose, the most important pose in yoga. Using it to integrate all the hard work that you did today. Now knowing that you can stay for as long as you like, but if you have places to be, things to do, people to see, feel free to slowly make your way into a seated position in your own time, maybe rolling over onto your favorite side and pausing. Staying there or making your way up into a seated position where we began, coming back to the beginning, coming back to where we started. Taking a moment to feel the effects of the practice within your body today. Taking a moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being. Taking a moment in gratitude for our bodies and what they allowed us to do, for the practice of yoga and the opportunity to practice, and to the yogis that have come before us, the yogis who are with us now, and the yogis who will come through in the future. Taking a collective inhale, taking a collective exhale, knowing you are not traveling on this journey alone. Until I see you again, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart, from my heart to yours. Thank you. Well done. I hope that you enjoyed that practice. Let me know. And then if you have any other suggestions for classes, please also feel free to reach out. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye.